I want to talk about why your pictures suck. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I'm really not that mean. But your pictures could stand to improve, and I've got a couple of quick tips to help you suck less. The first tip is the easiest. Share fewer of your photos. The scenario I see all too often, you come home from a short vacation and you dump 900 images on Facebook. Now you might have some fantastic shots in there, but so few people are going to wade through all of those other shots and angles of the same tree to see the good ones. So if you share less, share your very best. People are going to think you're a better photographer and they're going to be able to see those great shots you're making. A great example is Ansel Adams. He devoted his life to photography, and yet he's only really known for a handful of fantastic images. He was extremely selective in what he shared with the public. Sharing less gives you more time to do post-processing. That's my second tip. Now, I'm not talking major hours spent in Lightroom or Photoshop. I'm talking simple things like making sure your horizon is level and that you add just a little bit of clarity and contrast to your images to just give them a little bit of pop so they look nicer. So I mentioned straightening your horizons and post-processing. Truthfully, you want to be very deliberate in your shots, and that's my third tip for you. Take a moment when you see something that looks like an interesting picture. Figure out the best angle to shoot it at, make sure your horizon is as straight as possible, and find the spot, that sweet spot, that's going to frame your subject in the best possible way. That deliberation not only applies to your framing, but your timing as well. So often I see cool shots ruined by the fact that they just took one and you've got awkward things happening in that shot. And if that person had waited a moment, a second even, so that the car passing through is fully framed or a person isn't intersecting something, the shot's going to be just that much stronger. And the last tip I have for you is to learn the basics. Aperture, shutter speed, ISO. Know when you step up to a scene like this, what's going to be the first thing that you should think about. In this case, aperture. But those are going to help inform your settings and are going to make your shots a higher quality. And that's it. Those are all of the quick tips I have for sucking less. I'll be back with more tips and more information on all of these tips in the near future. If you found this video helpful, give it a quick thumbs up and share it with your friends that post way too many photos online. And of course, you can subscribe as well. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. Because I could also stand here like a fool for a minute for the thumbnail picture like this.